subscribe. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tal. This is Serena. As you know, everyone knows. Tonight we're doing a mukbang / college tea.
It's gonna be a good
I'm so excited. We made nachos. We have limes.
Yes, thank you.
This is gonna be the tea nachos.
If you don't use lime on your nachos, I don't understand. Oh wow, you really squeeze like the whole. You're right. Let's just get her all.
There's so much. Honestly, I'm about it though.
I mean, like, there's a lot under the nachos, so why not just squeeze it and use it? Manpower.
Okay, I should have got like paper towel or
tissues?
something. Let me go get that.
These are some juicy limes. Oh my god, Talia.
I ran into the door.
So guys, this is what you can get for $100 on Amazon.
They blocked it though.
Oh really? From
They
people selling it like that overpriced?
Yeah,
Well,
because it was ridiculous.
No one was gonna pay that unless like it obviously got to the extent, but we weren't even in that extent, so I don't know why people posted it for $100.
Whatever. If you haven't already, check out my coronavirus video. I did a parody on preparing for the coronavirus. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I post daily content on there. And subscribe. It's March Madness, posting every single day, Monday to Friday. I keep getting faster and faster at this because I say it so much. The amount of times I've done this. If no one can understand me, I will replay it, but like in slow motion. Alright, first bite.
Let's see how it is. Okay, we
I
got
want like a cheesy one for the first bite.
Yes. Oh, this one has...
That one's broke. Okay, here.
Okay.
I got one.
Let's go. Wait, what are we...
You got a big one. Or I got a big one.
What?
You
Oh,
got a small one. Just get a big one for the first bite.
Alright. Oh
my
god!
See, I told you!
Oh my god. The biggest one.
The biggest one? Because you had the smallest one.
Okay, hold on. Alright.
First bite on camera.
Cheers, I can't put this whole thing in my mouth. It fell apart. Okay. I'm trying so hard to not.
Oh my god.
That's what I was trying not to do.
We might need to like move this table in.
In?
Towards us. I feel like.
So it doesn't drop on the
So it doesn't drop on the carpet.
I was like, this is literally gonna fall apart for sure.
There we go.
By the end of this video, I'm definitely gonna have cheese, salsa, and guac on my shirt or my pants.
Here.
Thank you.
Gives you like a... Save that. Look. It's gonna be like worth $100 in the next week.
Guys, just wait on it. Literally, I'm
oh
literally
my gosh.
just right here for now, actually.
Yeah, like make like a
plate.
Could go on my knees like this. That would be easy. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I don't want to be like too high compared to you. I don't want to be out of the frame.
Oh yeah,
I'm like this.
The camera, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay. So let's talk about college tea. I feel like everyone's experience. Oh my gosh, I'm blanked on the word experience. I feel like everyone's experience is different. People live away from home and at home. I lived away.
And I
you
lived
at home.
So this is perfect.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I got like a bone.
There's a bone?
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll be aware so I don't choke on bones while eating
The chicken hair, you'll get chicken hair.
Stop, no! You took the skin off, do not.
Just like pulling along.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be so gross.
That's not gonna happen.
I hope not.
It's not.
Yeah, I
the
guess.
hairs aren't even that long. Anyways.
You never know. What if the chicken has like an abnormal hair growth situation?
Oh my god, I'm struggling. Like,
why don't you go first?
Alright. So, there's a guy named Sammy, the snake. He was in my class, and I did not want to talk to him. Luckily, one of my friends had a group project with him, actually, and so she had his email because, like, Google Docs and stuff, like, you need their email. So, She gave me his email. She told me, she even agreed. She said, yeah, email him, do it. Like, it's funny. Like, at least they're going for it. So I emailed him. And guess what, guys? It worked. He responded, and he was flattered. He was flattered. And we just started talking on Snapchat and, like, text, like, regular
not on
friends. Email. Yeah, not on email. Like, we were regular
guys
people. Only continued on email. Like, yeah, I don't want to give you my number. Let's just talk here.
Oh, my God. That would be so funny. What did you say in the email?
I know I was like, hey, like, I got your email from so-and-so, because I didn't want him to think, like, that just happened to me. Like, I didn't want him to be, like...
think you were just creepy.
Creepy, like, how did she get my email? Like, he would wonder. So... that's why I told him who gave it to me.
Right.
And then I just said, like, hey, like, here's my number. We should, like, get to know each other.
Oh, you sent your number.
Yes, I did. I was just like, let's see where this goes, because he's gonna first off think I'm so weird for emailing him. So I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but he responded and we started talking. I saw this guy at the gym, and he actually lives near me. Sammy, yes. And it was so weird because we never talked in person in class, because I think we only had like 2 classes together, or 1, and he barely used to come to class. So I saw him at the gym, and it was the first time. I didn't even know that he lived in my area. And it was so weird. He was like, I smiled, he smiled, and I thought I was just going to walk away and continue. And, you know, he was like, hey, and I was like, hi. And he called me in for a hug, and it was weird. But
called you in for a hug, was he, or did he just like, come here, I want to hug you?
He was like, oh, like, come here, like, and he had his arm, like, gesture, like, it's like one of those where it's like, oh, like, come here, like, give me a hug, like, what do you, like, if he knows me, but he didn't know me. So it was weird. But I felt, you know, I was like, oh my god,
obligated?
Gassed up, and I did not feel obligated. Okay, well, actually, it did kind of feel obligated, because, like, how do you just say no?
After you send him an email,
like, how am I supposed to say?
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, no, I don't want to hug you. And, like, actually, I didn't start working out. I wasn't sweaty. He was sweaty, though. So, I don't know why he called me for a hug. But anyways, I thought nothing of it. I thought, hey, like, this is great. Like, now, like, he'll talk to me more. Like, we live in the same area. He saw me at the gym, whatever. One thing led to another of just talking. He would Snapchat me and text me. Well, the day got interesting when he gave me his Instagram. He gave it to me. I didn't stalk and find. He gave it to me. Yeah. He gave me his Instagram. On his Instagram, he had 2 other bios. And one of them was like a gaming profile for some type of game. I don't know. And the other was
like his own gaming
thing,
or was it just like a popular
like
gaming page?
No, it wasn't popular. It was not popular. It was like, it had maybe like 1,000 followers.
So it was his.
It's his. And then he had another page which was like a personal page, and it didn't have that many posts. And I can't even remember what the original profile that I followed was even posting, but obviously, like, I clicked the bios. I wanted to see. I was like, oh, cool, a gaming page. Anyways, I clicked the personal page, and what do we find out? Sammy the snake
is a snake
girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend.
So I obviously messaged him, and I was like, oh, you have a girlfriend. What the heck? Because previous to this, he was asking me to go on a date. So obviously I had to bring it up that he had a girlfriend. And
he's so dumb. I'm sorry, but
why? Dumb. He's the one who gave me his Instagram.
Give you his
that's what
Instagram.
I don't understand, guys. Like, tell me.
If like
you're really struggling.
I know. It keeps breaking.
It's gonna happen to me when I start eating watch.
I know. Oh god.
Yeah, and he got mad and offended. He was like, why are you looking at that? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but it's in your bio. Like, how am I not going to see? You know, you're the one who gave me your Instagram.
I don't understand.
And then...
that just doesn't make sense
but he was really cocky. He said, he's like, oh, don't ruin this. And I was like, don't ruin what? You think that we're still going to go out on this date when I found out you have a girlfriend? Like, I'm just going to be that type of person?
Forget about it?
Forget about it?
Yeah, like, you're out on a date and, like, oh my gosh, like, you have a
girlfriend here too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I told his girlfriend because that is the right thing to do.
Okay, but how did you tell her?
I found her Instagram through his Instagram, and I DM'd her, and I sent her, like, screenshots and stuff. And she was really confused. This is where the story gets better. Because in that screenshot, she's like, but that's not his number. That's not, but it gets better. That's not his Snapchat. But his Snapchat, the fake Snapchat name he had, was so similar to his Instagram username. Yeah. And she was like, what? And so she wanted me to call her. So I called her. I called her the next day. She was on her way to work. I called her. And she was like, can you just explain this whole thing? Like, I'm confused. And I explained, like, we go to school together. Like, I initiated a conversation with him. And, like, how everything happened. And that he's been texting me from that. And I was like, I even know, like, the area he lives in. Like, I know what program he's in. Like, I'm telling you this. Because then she also could think that maybe I'm just crazy and lying. So I showed her everything.
That's true.
And she thanked me. And she told me how much she appreciated it. So I was like, okay, this is good. Like,
I did a good deed.
I did a good deed. And this girl's so pretty. She doesn't deserve this. She's going to break up with him.
No.
No. Can we just insert a clown picture?
A picture of a clown?
Yeah.
For this girl?
In this part right
Yeah.
here. Like, just when you said no, just a clown.
I can do that.
A clown. I don't know. He must have sweet-talked her. He told me how he was going to delete the app off his phone, like, whatever he was messaging me from, like, the fake number. He told me.
But I want to know, like, why she didn't believe
me
you
after all of that?
After all of that, and after you said, like, oh, I know where he lives.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I knew where he lived. I'm like, oh, like, this address, like, you told me.
Like, is it your neighbor who's playing this prank on you or something? No.
Exactly. So she didn't believe me after. Like, at first she did, and she appreciated it so much, but then after, she believed him whatever he told her. And they are still together to this day. And this story actually happened last year. So.
Really? In first year?
Yep. It might have been, like, towards the end of the semester, like, but yeah, first year. This was actually, like, a recent thing. Not recent, but now we're in 2020. Guess what? They're still together. So, I don't even know. But hey, she believes him, so let's go. Oh, shoot. That's good for him.
I think my worst experience not worst experience, but, like, best tea at college. I lived away. I lived in London for school. It was pretty fun. It was a lot of partying and just doing crazy things because sorry. It was a lot of doing crazy things because I don't know, that's just what you do when you live in residence.
Yeah. It definitely is.
And basically there's these you're in co-ed like buildings, but your rooms are
No!
Oh my god.
It's on the thing! On the...
Anyways, there's these four guys that live directly across the hall from us. And we were a room of four girls. So every Friday night, there's always something going. Friday and Saturday night. Every night. But mainly Friday and Saturday night.
Could be a Tuesday sometimes.
There's something going on.
Realistically.
Yeah, there's always something going on in residence. So one night we had all these people over, like neighbors over, and we were just kind of all hanging out and stuff. Everything was fine. We thought we were cool with everyone. But apparently
she thought.
I thought. Because 2 days later, I start getting people banging, like ramming their bodies into the door.
I hope they see this
at
video.
2 a.m. Yeah, I honestly hope they see this video. At 2 a.m. in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how someone thinks in their head, like, I should really go run down the hall and jump into our neighbor's door.
Like, that's just
and
annoying.
start shouting. Like, You don't think I know your voice? We live across the hall from each other. Like, I know who you are.
They've been to your party, too. Like, you've talked to them. You literally know them.
Yeah, and, like, we lived together for a whole year.
Yeah, he lives across from you.
Like, we're neighbors. We know who, like, each other are. So, anyways, this boy, he was just, him and his friend, they were, it was two of them. It was literally both of them.
Oh, there was two?
There was two. The other, actually, there was only 3 boys. The other one had moved out at the beginning of the year. He'd, like, dropped out.
Yeah.
So there's only 3 guys. We were really good friends with one of them. He would come over every single night. Like, we were tight. Like, we were close.
Yeah.
The other 2 guys, not so much. Like, we just did not hang out with them on a regular basis except for this one night. And then they would run into our door every single night at 2 a.m. And then it started getting fun when they started slipping notes underneath our door.
Really?
And, yes, and these notes, do you want to know what these notes would say?
Mm-hmm.
They'd make paper origami hearts.
That's cute. That's funny, but the door thing, that's not funny. At 2:30 in the morning when you're, like, maybe just fall asleep or something.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
And, like, a lot of us have early morning classes.
Or, like, if you have a test or an exam.
Yeah. So we were so mad with them. They just kept doing it. And we told them to stop multiple times. Like, it wasn't like we didn't tell them to stop. Like, we full on, like, it would happen. They would bang our door several times. Like, they'd run into it, go back, and then run into it again. Like, take a running start.
Why are they like this?
I don't know.
And they just kept doing it.
So, we literally told them to stop. We're like, if you don't stop this, we're going to tell the front desk about this because this is getting ridiculous. It's exam season in a week. And you are doing this every day. So then...
Every day?
Every day! Like, they were dedicated to making our lives miserable. So, both of my roommates, 2 of them were stressing out over exams. Like, they're in one of the hardest programs at the school. They're, like, really not having it. And these guys are full on still slamming on the door every night.
That's not even funny.
No, it was not.
Did they want you guys to be their enemy? I thought they wanted to be your friend. Like, at first, they were desperate to be, like...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, too, because they wanted to come to our parties and stuff.
So, yeah, if you think slamming into somebody's door is going to let you get to their party, it's not.
It was, like, a attention-seeking thing. I think because we would come out and, like, tell them to screw off. We'd be like, "Kate, can you stop?"
But they could
I guess that was
you're
just
getting really mad, though.
I think they liked it. I think they got, like, excited that they were getting attention from girls.
That's a little sad.
It was.
If it's, like, you know, something like that.
Yeah. So then one night, we were having this, like, it was, like, our final before-exam celebration. And, basically... we had our doors propped open because it was so hot on the inside of the room. Like, those rooms get so stuffy. Dorm rooms are...
They're small.
Yeah, they're small.
And the amount of people in there.
I don't even think we had that many people in there. We only had a few. Like, our close friend, the guy who lived across the hall. Like, the guy that we were friends with.
You guys? A small get-together? Really?
Yeah, it was, like, small. There was only, like... It was, like, in the middle of the week or something. It was literally, like, 8 people total. And the guys, the door ramming guys, literally take a bottle of Axe, shake it, take off the lid, and throw... So, my camera cut out there, but they took the Axe bottle, they shook it up, broke off the top, and then grenade threw it into... our room through the open door. Yeah, so we ended up reporting them to the front desk because they threw a bottle of Axe in our room and we couldn't stay in there.
Gave them multiple warnings to stop and they didn't.
Yeah, and we literally at this point we're like, okay, we can't even sleep in our rooms tonight because it's so bad.
It smells so bad. Yeah,
it was a whole bottle of Axe.
Well, did they get in trouble?
So the next day, they got a letter
Mm-hmm.
put in their kitchen saying, we understand that you've been violating noise codes and disrupting other residents in the building. If we have to write a letter to you again or come speak to you again, then you will be getting I think it was like a $200 fine.
They can get a fine for that?
Yeah.
They got shook
The
after
amount of
that,
fines.
didn't they?
Okay, the amount of fines that I got.
I know from your parties, right?
Well, I got a fine.
Parties, no?
Not one of them.
Really?
One of them. Yeah, one of them.
Why?
We got a fine because we were trying to cover the smoke detector.
Oh my god.
In our
How
room.
did they find out?
Well, because we cooked food and stuff, and like we didn't want, like, the smoke detector would go off if you're cooking food in your room.
Yeah.
So then one of our roommates, like the girl we didn't really talk to that much, wasn't answering her phone, and her mom started freaking out and called the front desk to find out where she was. So security came up to our room, and they were like banging on all our doors and trying to find this girl. And then they looked up and they saw that there was garbage bags covering,
the smoke detector.
but it wasn't even the smoke detectors.
What was it?
It was the speakers in the room. So when there's like a fire alarm, there's a speaker, and then there's the actual fire like alarm, like the detector.
So you guys didn't cover the detector?
No. We covered the speaker.
And they gave you a fine for that?
Yeah, we didn't even know what we were doing,
That's
right?
so extra.
And they gave us like a $200 fine each, all of us.
No way.
We talked ourselves out of it. Like, I was like,
I don't think so.
I was like, I don't know anything about this.
And what did the rest say, though?
I don't know anything about this.
No way. Yeah, I was the girl who didn't answer her phone, actually.
Oh my god.
This is why you answer your phone, children. Because then your parents
Yeah.
automatically think you're dead.
And she was like napping, too.
That's happened to me.
And this literally happened in a span of like an hour. And her mom thought she was dead or something. Yeah. We had a water fight in res.
Oh, that's a good one. You should tell
We
that.
flooded the entire...
So you tell that one. What?
We literally... It was like, oh my gosh. This was the night my mom was coming to visit me the next day.
Of course.
And I was like, you know what? She's not coming until 9. I've got so much time
Have fun.
to have fun. Like, it's a Friday night.
I'm going out.
I'm going out. Yeah.
To do.
A few drinks later, I decided to fill up a water bottle, like pop the lid in the, or like poke a hole in the lid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started spraying people.
You're crazy.
And then taking cups of water.
Oh my
and then
God.
someone picked me up. One of the guys picked me up. Like one of my friends picked me up, put me in the shower, turned it on, put me in the shower. And I'm like, he's holding me in the shower. Oh my gosh.
This is what people do in college. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like, this is the 6 bus stuff you see.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And, I literally, they had all these Halloween costumes.
Oh.
There was like a shark costume
Okay.
and a cow costume.
Yeah.
So me and my roommate decided to dress up in these costumes and stuff, and we were running around the hallways.
Ain't no river for keeping me from getting to you, babe.
I
And
can't
a shark
really
and
put
cow
you in the
costume.
shower.
Yeah, he put me in the shower, and like so then we start like throwing tons of water around the apartment. There was literally like 2 inches of water on the ground.
And did you guys get in trouble for that? What do you mean no? No one found out? Like the...
No. And it wasn't in our room. It was in the guy's room.
I was just gonna
Down
say,
the hall.
if you guys did that in your own room,
No.
why?
I did some interesting things though. Like I would longboard down the hallway and stuff in residence, and like didn't really care. Alright, well, I think the lesson we learned here is if you want crazier college stories, move away.
Yes, that is true. Because I don't have crazy ones, so yes, definitely move away.
Move away for your college experience. It just enhances it if you want like craziness. I think that's probably like okay, what's the best advice that you can give to someone who's like a freshman?
My opinion, well, because I didn't live off campus, so that should be your advice. But like when you start college, even though it might seem easy or it might seem hard, whatever it is, just like soon as you start, stay on track. And if you stay on track from the beginning, then you probably won't fall off track. Like if you try and like keep up to date, like make notes on your phone, on your calendar, like little mini calendar on your phone, like to work on an assignment or to finish an assignment, to submit an assignment.
With it.
Follow through, just stay on track, and like you're probably
you'll succeed.
You'll do well, probably.
You will.
Unless the program's like not even for you and it's not like your thing.
Yeah.
Then you won't do well. But just try and stay on track.
Yeah.
Because if you fall behind, it's not fun.
It's hard. It's hard.
Really hard to fall behind.
Yeah, that's, oh my gosh, that's such good advice.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Jeez!
Yeah.
Okay, now my advice sounds lame. Mine was like, bring command hooks.
Me gives deep advice. Bring command hooks.
Bring a command. No, like, I don't know. I feel like the one thing that everyone just kind of forgets to bring to school, like you're thinking about when you're packing, you're like, oh, like bring a cup, bring a bowl. Like when you're moving away, bring your bedding, bring your shower stuff, like hygiene, clothes. No one doesn't, like, you don't think about command hooks. Command hooks will be lifesavers. Like you can hang your bags, like your backpack on it, and it just it makes your dorm room seem a lot bigger because you don't have stuff sitting on the floor
and the table and
it just like makes things a lot more like, and you don't lose things because if your backpack's hanging up, it's not going to be open on the ground with your papers everywhere.
Yeah, or like piled up on your clothes or something.
Exactly, on your desk with like your 6 sweaters that you haven't washed yet, and like your paint. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not really like college season. This is kind of like an out of season video.
Yeah, what is it, March? Oh yeah, and with this whole no school thing, it's even more like it's okay. Just watch this and remember in September.
I should give in September. I'll do like a what to pack for college
school. Yeah. Oh my god.
So smart.
Should do that.
Because literally, I have like all my boxes of things that I brought with me to school. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Make sure if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe because I'm posting every single day, Monday to Friday, because it is
March Madness.
Follow me on my Instagram because I post daily content on there. Follow Serena on Instagram. I will link both of them down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!